Scoviac. How are you?
Not good, bud.
Why not?
Because everything's wrong with the vehicle, and now they ain't covered it. And you told me that everything is covered. Everything.
I would not say that.
Yes, you did, sir. You did. You told me that's the best plan to get. Everything is covered. You ever have a problem, this, that, and the other.
I told you that these items are covered that are listed here.
But you told me if I have a problem with the vehicle, we didn't have the vehicle 6 months, man, and everything in the brother's wrong with it.
What's wrong with it?
That's that man right there. He's got a whole list of stuff, man. Basically, I got sold a limit, and I'm screwed. The wife, well, I'm gonna lose my job. The wife's gonna lose her job.
This is what's happening. It's got a fuel tank pressure sensor.
Okay.
It's bad now. It doesn't check any line. It's got a KIR
Is that affecting how it runs?
Came on, car is making a lot of front end noise while driving. It says, so check engine lights on, but it's running okay?
Yeah. Well, actually, what happened was, as she told you, we went to use that 4-wheel drive, the first 4-wheel drive. She turned it on, and it had a wrench on there, and the engine light came on. So she shut it off, and we've never used it. And then, well, she picked me up from work yesterday, and it was making a noise in the front end. Well, she called in from work, and we didn't know what it was. It was making a noise in the front end. So when she's taking me to work this morning, we set up the appointment for this morning. I mean, it was really making noise. And matter of fact, I got dropped off over here so a buddy could pick me up and take me to work.
Left to go.
Okay, so the thing that's making the noise is covered. And the other things are things that are not.
Check engine.
Check engine light would not be covered in this coverage. You have to have platinum for that to be covered.
Well, I would've got the platinum, you know.
No, platinum wasn't available, John. You bought the best plan that I could
Oh,
sell
okay,
you.
I'm sorry.
And then the other thing is, I don't know why you're getting so excited when we
Because-
tried to listen to me a second.
Listen, wait a second. Let me explain something right quick.
Well, I've heard.
I bought a vehicle from JD Byrider. It lasted 6 years, not a problem. And if I did have a problem, I drove it into JD Byrider. They fixed the son of a buck, and it didn't cost me a nickel. I'd have been better off to go to JD Byrider and buy a vehicle. I'm paying 16 grand, and I've had a vehicle 6 months, and you know what I mean? This son of a bitch is, we've had nothing but problems.
This is the first I've heard of it.
I mean, but
And I don't know why you're so mad.
mad. I'm paying 16 grand for a vehicle that ain't even lasted 6 months, man. Wouldn't you be mad?
It's not falling apart.
It's falling apart when they got this list. It's like, what the heck? I mean, for a used vehicle, I've been better off. You know what I mean?
All this stuff doesn't have to be fixed today.
Well, I'm worried about who getting to work and me getting to work. That's all I'm worried about.
Well, did you drive it in here?
Yeah, but barely. It's scary.
Once that hub is fixed, the vehicle still runs okay.
Okay.
Some of these lights, they trigger these lights on,
Okay.
and to fix them is a lot of money. It does not affect the way the vehicle drives. If a gas cap is loose,
Well, I understand. Yeah,
it could trigger, it could put a light on and to fix
Right,
it, you
but
might
what
have to
I'm
spend
saying-
$300 for a loose gas cap.
But eventually, I'm gonna have to pay all this other money to get, running the way. I like to have a vehicle that we can drive. That's decent, you don't have to worry about nothing. And I will eventually, you know what I'm saying? I check the oil all the time, I check
I
transmission.
get it, I get it. This, the coverage level you bought covers specifically the items that are listed here.
Right.
And I will tell you, my story does not vary when I sell a service,
Right.
a extended package.
That's the best you said I could get then.
That's
Okay.
the best you can
My
get.
bad, I apologize.
And we don't want you disappointed, we don't want you excited, we don't want you to think you bought a lemon. The hub is like, I don't know how much these hubs are. What's a hub run, $700?
Varies. This hub is 460.72 plus tax altogether.
And labor,
Yeah.
Labor's 183.
so $700, the hub, so
But
this
it's gonna
one.
cost me $100 deductible. Okay,
Right.
which is cool.
Okay, so now you're getting 600 of that fixed.
Okay.
Some of these other lights that are on, like this fuel tank pressure sensor, I don't know if these are gonna affect the way it drives. But those little
But
idiot
look,
lights,
it's saying 365, so when I come back in, that's 1,000.
I've had people drive with that light on for 5 years.
Oh, I know what you're saying, but I just like, I don't do that, you know what I mean? If
John,
it's
I don't do people that way.
Uh-huh.
I'm telling you that the gold coverage with these items listed, and when I put one of these packages together, my story doesn't change. It's
Okay,
not-
so when I fix that hub, do I have to fix this? There's at least a leak that I like to get fixed too.
What's that now? Is it seeping
I
or is
don't
it dangerous?
I
You know,
don't
Harold's
the
gonna
guys
have
that looked at that stuff.
Harold's gonna have to look at it, so,
They said it was leaking pretty good, so.
well, you know
The
what?
way that she was telling me is all this had to be fixed, is what she was telling me. That's why I'm here. No, Don, she says, I gotta come up here and talk to you people, that all this needs fixed. Is what she said.
Who wrote this ticket, Harold?
Debbie.
Okay. All of it doesn't need to be fixed.
Okay.
Here, I'm gonna tell you that.
Okay.
I've been around the horn once or twice.
Me too, but.
I've got a '96 Ranger and every goddamn seal on that thing's leaking. There's more lights on it than a Christmas tree and I go back and forth to work every
Right,
day.
that's all you know how women are, they panic, I'm panicking too now that she's got me, but.
Well, I don't want
Or
you.
my friends.
I hear you. You know what? We got along great when you were here
I
before.
know.
And when you leave here, we're gonna be getting along.
I
great.
hope so.